Hey, welcome to Integrative Preparedness. I'm Steve Smith. Well, it's been a couple of days. I've been busy doing other stuff, but I wanted to come back, and I've been thinking about this one for a couple of days because I think I haven't heard anybody talk about this, and I think it is really important from a preparedness point of view. I have put over the last couple of days several up over on the other channel, American Reversion. And for those of you who are interested in that kind of thing, I'll tell you a little bit about what that's about. First off, welcome to everybody. Welcome to all the new subscribers, both here and on Patreon. It's great to have you. For those who don't know what the American Reversion site is, I'll give you a short explanation, and then I'll get to our subject here tonight. It's where I have decided to put the more political videos on. You know, with a channel like a preparedness channel, because the political atmosphere, because the world does affect our preparedness stance, it's easy to kind of get all that stuff mixed up together. And I didn't really want to do that, but you know, sometimes you have to. But I saw that in many of these cases, I really wanted to get more political than I felt like I wanted to here on integrative preparedness. So that's why I put together the American Reversion channel. I'll put the link down here for anybody who is interested in it. And so that's where I carry more of the political stuff. It does have to do with preparedness. I don't address preparedness specifically over there, but you have to know what's going on in the world so that you'll know what to be prepared of. I just put one up just a few minutes ago on some of the idiocies of today to give you an idea of what some of the others are. The previous day, I put one up about civil war, secret police, racism in medicine, and something or other. The day before that, hookers, drugs, and transsexuals, and civil war. The day before that, these people are insane. This is, and then about Tucker Carlson spanking Ted Cruz for his idiotic statement several days ago. So anyway, that's what we're doing now over on American Reversion. If you'd like to join us over there, love to have you, because I know a lot of you all are involved big time in politics. The discussions get big on politics. That's where we're going to do more of the political stuff over there, so I can keep this more preparedness oriented. So that's what we're going to talk about here. Oh, before I start, I'm relaxing. It's kind of late at night. Usually if I'm going to do a video, I do it earlier in the day. But I was relaxing here with a gift from a friend of mine. Those of you who have read my books know that I like wild turkey. And he brought a bottle back to me from Texas. I don't know why we don't have it up here. Maybe we do. I just never seen it. And he says, I thought of you when I saw this. And it is, and he says he remembered in my books that I said, I have my character, like the same bourbon I do. And that's what you get to do when you write books. And I made the statement, which reflects mine. I would drink 86 on a normal day, 86 proof, and 101 to celebrate. And he said, well, if you drink 101 to celebrate, he says, I wanted to give you this bottle of Wild Turkey Rare Breed, which is 116. So he says, so you do a little extra celebrating on me with that. And I thank him for that. And I tell you, this is not the kind of stuff that you shoot. It's not the kind of stuff that you water down. Excuse me, you can watch me enjoy it. It's the kind of stuff you enjoy. So, hope you all have something to enjoy as much as I enjoy that. Interesting thing. I have to couch my words carefully here. Oh, I walked into a store tonight. This will lead up to what I'm talking about. Dropped in to pick up something or other. I don't remember, and the whole store was full of robbers. There for a while. Everybody, we had all these people wearing masks, and then they didn't for a long time, and now they are again. And so I was in the middle of all these robbers. Luckily, I was there, so nobody robbed the store, but apparently they're scared to death again. Uh, you know, I asked this question of my son and my wife and a couple of other people, and I'm going to ask it of you. And I'd be real interested to know your answers. They tell us, and here's where I have to couch my words real carefully so this thing doesn't get jerked. I jerked so this thing doesn't get, see, I caught myself. So this thing doesn't get taken down. There are those who maintain, and they are people who should know. Who is this? Okay. There are those who maintain, excuse me, I got to plug in this battery for just a second. Okay, sorry. My battery was getting low, and so I had to go get a cord to plug this phone into my laptop. And if you're new here, the people who have been with me for quite a while will tell you that simply plugging my phone into my laptop is a major technological accomplishment for me. So anyway, there are those in the field who have reason to know, who say that there could be a 50% die-off of those who have received a certain thing in the next 5 years. And I don't think anybody has really talked about that. I mean, I think you know what I'm talking about. That within 5 years, and one of the guys who was instrumental in creating this certain thing that we can't talk about says that he would fully expect 50% of those who have done this thing to be dead in 5 years. And others will say that there will be both physical and mental deterioration amongst many during that 5-year time. What does that look like? What does the world look like in 5 years? If that's true. And I don't know it to be true. I don't know, but I know that the guy who said it knows a lot more about it than I do. What does the world look like? And then what does the world look like between now and then? What is the process? What does the process look like? That's something scary to imagine. We've already seen. Well, I can't even really go there. We've already seen death. We've already seen an economy just destroyed. And all of these things have survival concerns. And I mean, this is a huge survival concern. So just imagine, even, I won't even mention the cause anymore, but just imagine, over the next 5 years, 50% of the people die. You know, we've talked before about EMP or CME. That's what my books are about. And that they estimate that 90% of the people will die in the affected area within the first 12 months. For any, all the main reasons, bad food, bad water, disease, accidents, societal collapse, all those things. 90% in 12 months. Well, that's pretty much accepted. How close that is to truth, nobody can say, but I think it's, my opinion is I don't dispute it. But that is a true cataclysmic situation, and so I think it's more easier to get our head around. But what about this? What about the possibility that 50% of our population will die over the next 5 years? for whatever reason. How do you plan for that? How do you prepare for that? How do you position yourself for that? What does the world look like at the 5-year mark? And then during that period, reaching that mark. That's my question. I'll be honest, I haven't really thought. I was talking about this with a friend of mine just a few hours ago, and she said, well, invest in crematoriums and mortuaries. you know, okay, but really, what do you do? I'm going to start thinking about that. Let me know what you think. I'll be interested to see the comments. Because it's really, I've thought about most things, but I haven't thought about this. So let us know what you think. I'm sure that we will all learn a lot. And I don't think there's a lot more to say about that. You all have a good night. Remember that we prepare well today in order to live well tomorrow. Join us over on the American Reversion site if you're more familiar, if you're interested in the political stuff. And I'll talk to you tomorrow or the next day. Bye-bye.